Let's hear it for the starting five of your Orlando Magic. At the shooting guard position, standing 6'5", number 3, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. At guard, 6'2", number 50, Cole Anthony. At center, 6'10", number 34, Wendell Carter Jr. At forward, 6'10", number 5, Paolo Banchero. At forward, 6'10", number 22, Ron Wagner.
Welcome to Noche Latina, an NBA celebration of Latin heritage. We're proud to bring it to you here at 2K Sports. Here with the greats, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson and Ali LaFleur. All right, now a chance to examine the rebounding numbers over the past few months for Goga Bitadze.
In the last couple of months, the rebounding totals have taken a bit of a dive for him. Let's see if he can refocus and put more effort on the glass.
So the Houston starting five. Van Fleet and Green, they're manning the backcourt. Dylan Brooks is out there with Tari Eason. And it's Şengün in at the 5. And for Orlando, on the wings, it's Caldwell-Pope and Wagner. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. And it's Anthony in at the point guard position. Outside Carter. The season winding down here, Grant. Playoff seedings of the utmost importance.
You know, BA, you especially see the bubble teams giving that extra effort now. It's all hands on deck. Very lean for Harrell. He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Green, the pass to Eason. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Eason's got 5 now.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Caldwell-Pope against Green. Pass to Şengün. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Wagner. And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for the Magic. And the call will be against Fred Van Fleet. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Banchero against Eason. Out to Anthony. Into the lane.
Good defensive recognition. Şengün understands how to distract shooters.
Eason, pass to Van Fleet. Charity stripe shot. And that one hits the back iron.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Well, after a decade of uncertainty, Magic fans now have a lot to cheer about.
This is the most optimism they've had around the team since the Dwight Howard era. And it centers around their young star, Paolo Banchero. He is going to be a force for a very long time. And this is why you must push Banchero out of the paint, or else he'll slam it all over you.
Here's Van Vliet, using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Stolen by Carter. Anthony with it. Van Vliet covering. Here's Caldwell-Pope, and it's Orlando with another.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
Wagner for three. Eason pulls it in. For Houston, they've gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Van Carroll comes with a double team. Şengün finds Brooks. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. The putback. It's rebounded by Wagner. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Van Carroll. Oh, Van Carroll throws it down.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
That is why the team is playing Van Vliet. He has the ability to spot open teammates.
Here's Anthony. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Lets it fly. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Eason's got 7 points.
And this is something Brooks must continue focusing on. When he sets up guys, team chemistry improves.
Here's Anthony. And he converts the layup.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Outside Eason. Fires the three. It's not going to go for him. Orlando leading. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Mostly gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about Fred VanVleet and how Coach hopes to counter him. Coach told me I'd love to put size on him and give him an unfavorable matchup. But the truth is, it's all about hustle, just staying on him as much as possible. It's a pretty straightforward strategy, but Coach hopes it's effective. Guys?
Allie, thank you.
And it's a blessing to have a big wing with the mobility of Wagner.
Rockets trail by 3. Green, the pass to Smith. Offline with a 3. The Magic have gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall. Pass to Anthony. Here's Batase, guarded by Van Vliet. Fades back, and another basket for Orlando.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Attention fans, now on the court is your hype squad. Get loud and let them hear it. Magic fans, it's T-shirt time. Who wants one?
Isaac, he's checked in for Carter. Harris comes in for Caldwell Pope. And Black subbed in for Anthony. Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
This is what Green loves to do, getting strong positioning inside and going to work.
Magic leading by 3. And Richard, the former 2nd overall pick in 2021. We all see the potential for Jalen Green.
When you see the physical ability combined with his shooting range, he's got a chance to be one of the top scorers in this league.
Wagner with a screen on Smith. Shot clock at 5. 2 points.
And showing he's not all brute strength. I mean, great touch and control by Isaac knocking down the jumper. I mean, he can shoot too, folks.
Chalk up 2 there.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Jalen Green again. Green's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And he's off to an impressive start. Always nice to get 3 of your first 4 to drop.
Wagner, the pass to Black. Here's the Taze. Pass to Wagner. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
That ties the game.
This is Smith's game. Set him up and he'll knock them down.
Here's Black. Green covering. Black, no good.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Knocks it loose. And he lobs it up. Pass to Harris. Here's Black. Adams covering. Black passes to Isaac. Wagner, left side. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. It's all tied in Orlando. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Magic here in this one?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
And here are the Magic now. It's off to Washington after this one, where they will face the Wizards. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. The tandem at 1 and 2, Black and Harris. Goga Bitadze is out there with Jonathan Isaac. And it's Ben Carroll in at the 3. That's who's out there for Orlando. And they take the lead.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Inside. Here's Banchero. Yes, Paolo Banchero for 2.
I mean, 6'10", about 250. Banchero imposing his will inside.
Here's Şengün. Three-pointer, no good. Orlando trailing here. Banchero right side. He shoots. It's hauled in by Houston. Şengün's got 4 rebounds now. Richard, if you look back at the Rockets' history, it's striking how many all-time greats have worn that uniform.
There are so many Hall of Famers: Hakeem Olajuwon, Ralph Sampson, Calvin Murphy, Yao Ming, Elvin Hayes, and that's only to name a few. That's his second foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Quarter number 2, with just over a minute of play. Here's Black. He's covered by Holiday. Here's Bitadze. That 3's off the mark. Houston leading by 3. Holiday taking his time here. Pass to Şengün. And here's Whitmore. 4-3. Ooh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. Graham, with the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space. In addition to skill set, most rookies need to adjust physically to the NBA. Not Whitmore. He's got grown man strength.
Pass to Bitadze, to the paint. Here's Isaac. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Houston.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
Both free throws good from Isaac.
You know, Isaac had some injury struggles in his career, but he hasn't let that deter him. He still plays with a lot of intensity and gives this game his all.
It's good.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Magic trail by 6. Pass to Harris. Fires from deep. Smith with the rebound.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Oh, rejected by Isaac.
We talk about Isaac's reach often, and they're using it to send the shot back.
And the dunk by Isaac.
He was way ahead of the pack. No one around to contest. He can do anything he wants in that situation.
And those might be the easiest points of the month for him.
And the foul on Gary Harris. That's foul number 2 for him. Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. Cole Anthony comes in for Harris. Eason's checked in for the Rockets. Fred VanVleet comes in for Holiday. Here's Whitmore outside. Rebound by the Magic. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Rockets. That one was in Houston.
They were out-hustled on the boards the last time these teams met.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
This Magic team is making moves in the East. Star forward Paolo Banchero said, "We're a lot more competitive. We know we're talented. We can play with anybody, and we've proven it. Just one game at a time." Brian?
Gotta take that simple approach. A team on the rise, Allie. Thank you. And here's Anthony. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. 4-point game. On the wing, Anthony. From behind the arc. Hits a three-pointer. Anthony's got 7 points.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Dance game. Get ready, everyone. See yourself on the screen, and you show us your best moves. Let's go. Keep on dancing. Two left feet there. You have the camera on you.
Orlando making some changes. Franz Wagner checked in for Batase, and Caldwell Pope is subbed in for Black. Brooks, he's checked in for the Rockets. Jalen Green comes in for Whitmore. VanVleet finds Şengün, and it's Wendell Carter with the foul. That's his first foul.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Three-pointer, Brooks. Gets the 3 to fall. He's got 6.
And he's much more comfortable shooting off a pass. Brooks with a nice shot.
And the call will be against Fred VanVleet. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
They might start using him a little bit more sparingly with 3 fouls already before the half.
Brooks against Wagner. Pass to Anthony. Back to Wagner. From downtown.
Shooting threes hasn't done them much good. They may want to revise their strategy.
Eason with the ball. He's picked up by Banchero. And Kentavious Caldwell-Pope picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And here are the Rockets now. They lead by 4. He drops it from range.
You got to get out on that. When you don't, VanVleet will make you pay from downtown.
You know, it's hard to understate the value VanVleet brings to this team, Richard.
When you look back at Toronto's championship in 2019, he made some huge plays. When the moment got big, he came through and came out on top.
Here's Carter, and there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass, getting it done.
I mean, the second effort from Carter Jr., real nice motor on this guy.
Şengün misses the 3.
Even with the big goose egg by his name on the shot chart, the team is somehow managing just fine without him.
Carter, good. So it's the Rockets now. It's a 3-point game. On the wing, Green. He's covered by Caldwell-Pope. Green, the pass to Brooks. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got 3 assists now in this one.
You gotta at least honor Brooks' 3-point shot if you're the defense. I mean, he is more than capable of connecting. Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Orlando's shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night, and he makes the first. Batase's checked in for Banchero. And Anthony drops them both.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Houston leading by 4. And there's the call on Jalen Green. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Smith, he's checked in for the Rockets. Holiday comes in for Van Vliet.
Aaron Holiday.
Anthony against Holiday. Anthony misses. Houston has gone 50% from the perimeter in this second, shooting 4 of 8. Green, the pass to Brooks. Outside Holiday. From outside, off the mark. Orlando has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Blocked!
The strong defense from Brooks, using his instincts there to come away with the block.
Anthony outside. Batase with a screen.
He was really shooting the ball well at the start, but he's somehow getting less and less consistent. One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon. 12 consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Steps back and shoots. Wagner for 3. Batase down low. He's covered by Holiday. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play. And Houston making a change here. Adams is checked in. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Third personal foul.
And that one misses. Houston leading by 5. Outside for Brooks. From the arc. It's rebounded by Wagner. Wagner's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Batase. Ooh, it's stolen by Eason. Back comes Houston in transition. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Eason.
What is going on right now?
A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
Brooks against Caldwell Pope. Down low. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Magic trail by 5. The ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Green. And there's the lob.
Yeah, the textbook pass and perfect execution. Brooks and his guys understand when to attempt alley-oops.
Now Anthony. The 3 is up. Buries it from 3. Anthony's got 12 points in the game. Gets it off. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's Houston. They're up by 4. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. The Measuring Half a Shot. Yeah! Give it up for the participants.
Thanks for joining us, everyone. Let's first take a gander at the rest of the NBA schedule for the night and what's in store. It'll be the Detroit Pistons up against the Heat in Miami. That one gets going 7:30 Eastern Time.
I prefer an even fight. Should be a good one.
Now, as we look at the first half, the Rockets find themselves in a close ballgame.
Total team effort. Instead of 5 starters, it's like they've got 7 or 8 guys getting it done. That's how good the reserves have been tonight, guys.
Lots of interchangeable parts. They can throw different lineups at you. Keeps you guessing. Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
Just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You gotta like what we're seeing from Tari Eason.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Taking a look at the Rockets. We've got Cam Whitmore. Tari Eason is out there with Dylan Brooks. Then there's Alperon Şengün, and it's Green in at the 1. Grant, you look at the development path of Franz Wagner, not surprising he had an easier transition to the NBA.
Well, think about this, B.A. I mean, he played against men very early in Germany, splitting time in Euroball, and at Michigan let him really develop in multiple ways. So he's seen it all and is still so young. An impressive athlete. This rookie Whitmore loves getting inside and hammering it home.
On the wing, Caldwell Pope. Banchero outside. Fires the 3. The big man, Banchero, showing the range.
Terrific placement on the bounce pass. Right where it needed to be.
Here's Eason. And Carter with the block.
Hard to get shots over Carter Jr. With his timing and his long arms.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, Paolo Banchero grew up in Seattle playing pros every summer, and that gave him a huge leg up in the NBA. He said, quote, "They'd always tell me it's not as hard as you think. You just have to be focused and locked in." That's what led to me having that demeanor. Brian?
The 2023 Rookie of the Year, Allie. He hit the ground running. Up top, Şengün. Pass to Green. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. Green's got 9 points.
And it's encouraging to watch Green knock down the triple. Needs to keep doing this.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Since being drafted in 2021, Alperon Şengün has really grown his game, Richard.
Particularly his assist numbers. That's what impresses me. You can run the offense through the 6'11" Şengün. It's so impressive.
Let's see some of the numbers here for Jalen Green.
And currently, he's in the zone. A tremendous feel for the game. His assist numbers these past 5 games look a lot different from the rest of the season. And by different, I mean better.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Pass to Banchero. Wagner with it. Driving in. And that one is stuffed right through.
The slashing Wagner. So adept at carving his way inside.
Here's Green. Now here's Brooks. The 3, Smith. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
The Rockets have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Brooks finds Green. The 3, Smith. Rebound by the Magic. Carter's got 6 rebounds in the game. Caldwell Pope. The pass to Banchero. Up and over Smith. Off the left rim and out. And it's Green with the ball for the Rockets. The lead is 2. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
At the line for the Rockets.
Free throw good. Green.
very good from here. Green over 80% from the line.
Orlando has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Wagner, the pass to Anthony. Wagner against Eason. Shot clock at 6. Here's Banchero. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation. Black's checked in for Orlando.
And the playmaking skills Banchero has already are outstanding. Just such a unique young player.
Brooks from outside, and that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got his 7th assist here tonight.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Anthony outside. To the middle. Şengün with a steal. Brooks outside. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Magic trail by 10. Ooh, poked away. Ooh, stolen by Smith. He's all alone. Ooh, the dunk by Smith.
And pushing the pace and going all the way. Some explosive energy from Smith on the fast break.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And one guy who's just scratching the surface of his potential, Jabari Smith.
Yeah, he's still very young, still gaining strength, but his upside on both ends is enormous.
Here we go, fans. It's the one and only 407.
As we head towards the playoffs, let's see where the Eastern Conference standings sit. You look at Orlando, currently 8th in their conference. They're hoping to keep that playoff spot.
Yeah, right now for the Magic, they're really doing their best to rise through the rankings. Time will tell whether they can pull it off.
And you have to wonder if this roster can get to that next level. They have talent, but if it doesn't come together, they might have to shake it up.
And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Wagner. Wagner's got his 3rd assist of the night. Houston with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run. Now here's Holiday. The D's right on him. It's rebounded by Banchero. Magic trail by 10. Eason with a steal. Smith with it. And Anthony picks him up defensively. And stolen by Anthony. Pass to Banchero. Puts up a 3. The Rockets pull it in. Şengün's got rebound number 7 tonight. Smith passes to Green. Goes up on the wing. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got 7 rebounds in the game. To the inside. Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Here's Green. Ooh, look at Green taking it to him.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
It's stolen by Green, and it's hammered home by Green.
Green has been locked in, really powering this offense.
And there's a minute 45 left in the 3rd. Anthony against Green. Pass to Black. Just 5 to shoot. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. All right, well, a look look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
I like how they've been attacking the lane. It's been beautiful. All game long, they've been successful penetrating and getting offensive production.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
There's a minute 26 left in the third. Houston leading by 9. Here's Green. Wow, Green with the flush.
That is a dunk contest-worthy move. Green just putting on a show right there.
Here's Black. Looking at his numbers. Currently, he's averaging around 9 points a game. Isaac with a screen on Holiday. Kicks it out to Isaac from outside the arc. Fires in the triple. Isaac's got his third basket of the night.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
Here's Holiday. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Eason against Wagner. Driving to the basket. Out to Harris. The 3 ball. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. 35 seconds left in the third quarter. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Houston making some changes. Adams checked in for Alperen Şengün, and Tate is subbed in for Eason.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
And it's Wagner missing.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
So quick on the drive. When Green is slicing with confidence, he is hard to stop.
Wagner against Tate. Isaac in the post. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Jalen Green. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
At the line for
That free throw good from Isaac.
Isaac taking 2 shots.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. And so it's Houston in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. Tough to run with them. They get the ball up the court so fast. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. The tandem at 1 and 2, Black and Harris. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Goga Bitadze. And it's Ben Carroll in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Aaron Holiday. 2 shots.
That's good from Holiday.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
No good on the second free throw. Magic trail by 14. Here's Black. Pass to Ben Carroll. Paolo, strong.
Too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Ben Carroll.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Rockets. Well, when this one's done, they'll be off to Miami, taking on the Heat. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road.
Personal foul.
And he drops the first.
At the line for the Rockets, Whitmore.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Magic shooting it at 52%. Here's Black. He's covered by Holiday. Pass to Bataze. Isaac outside. 5 on the clock. Tate against Bancaro. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Oh, there's the alley. Isaac with the steal. Harris with it. Guarded now by Holiday. Harris' shot is good.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
The Rockets lead by 12. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line. The Magic making a switch here. Anthony's checked in. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Van Vliet's checked in. The Magic have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Here's Whitmore. He takes. Oh, yes! Whoa. Throw it down!
Oh! Whitmore taking over this game. Easy to tell the rookie's got that dog in him.
Whitmore's gotten all but one to fall. He's 5 of 6 now. Bancaro outside. Pass to Bataze. Fires from the corner. Buries the jump shot. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. It's Tate on the wing. It's rebounded by Bataze. Magic trail by 15. Bancaro down the lane. Tries again. Good work defensively by Whitmore.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the plate and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
The Magic have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. And the foul on Jabari Smith. That's his 3rd foul so far. And the Rockets making a change here. Williams is checked in.
For the Rockets, number 19.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Back to Bataze. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Huge size disadvantage for the defense. Might as well just get out of the way.
Here's Van Vliet. That shot off. Ooh, solid defense from Anthony. Pass to Bataze. Back to Anthony. Releases from 15. It's hauled in by Houston. 17 points was their biggest margin. To the paint. Here's Smith. Ooh, the dunk by Smith.
Yeah, what an athlete Smith is. Excellent at rising up to punch it home.
Magic trail by 15. And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan.
Get loud, fans. Out the court is your hype squad. Okay, fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Let me hear you get loud, Magic fans.
So for the Magic, Del Carter, he's checked in for Bataze. Wagner comes in for Black. And Caldwell Pope is subbed in for Harris. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Van Vliet, the pass to Green. And the 3 off target. Magic trail by 13. Here's Anthony. Here he goes. It's rebounded by Houston. Eason's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Şengün. Over Bancaro. Hits the front of the rim and out.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That's his 5th foul.
Second team foul.
Anthony, the pass to Carter. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Putting in work. Carter Jr. is a lunch pail guy who just goes about his business.
And it's Brooks missing. For Orlando, they've gone 6 for 11 here in the fourth quarter. Wagner for 3. Brooks with the rebound.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit one from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Green, the pass to Şengün. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got assist number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Anthony. Got a hand on it. Eason inside. Wagner's on it. Eason can't get it to go. And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. They trail by 14. And Carroll passes to Carter. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Houston. Şengün's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Brooks from outside. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Caldwell Pope for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Already an excellent passer at his position. Ben Carroll just loves showing off his court vision.
This one for 3. And that one's good for Brooks. Brooks has got 19 points. Orlando has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Anthony misses.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Rockets.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And looking at their record now, tonight's win gives them 45 on the year.
And that's a sweep of the season series. It's clear who the matchup favored. I wish they could have seen more of these guys.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Jalen Green.
And his playmaking is what stood out to me, effortlessly creating for his teammates.
Magic trail by 16. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Back to Anthony. Takes a 3. Knocks down the triple. 23 points in the game.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
VanVleet. Oh, the teardrop falls in. And the Rockets lead by 15.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Back to Ben Carroll. Carter, a screen on Eason. And there's the call on Dillon Brooks. That's his first foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Black, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam. Boy, we're seeing inspired play out of them.
And that's certainly reflected in the score.
Pass to Whitmore. They get it back. Let's go with a 3. And he can't get that one. And they're pushing it up. Here's Black. The putback. It's good on the putback. Here's Holiday. And Holiday powers it home. Poke loose. It's stolen by Holiday. It falls. And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And let's reveal our player of the game, Jalen Green.